for spiritual abasement, leading one to perceive and lament his littleness and guilt.
Yep. So these bodies are very low.
Low estate.
Very low estate.
It said abasement. You know, these bodies are base. You know, we call Esau the basis of man. You know, these bodies are you know, on a low level like Esau. You know, we always talk about, they get sick, they hurt, they break down, they break bones.
It's like the brother said earlier, it's a raggedy ass car, man.
Yeah.
It's a bucket.
This body's a bucket, bro.
Engine. You know, you be 30 years old and your engine got 1,000,000 miles on that motherfucker. You know?
Yeah.
Just worn down.
Yeah, wear and tear, all kinds.
You know?
So bad, it's like a car you don't want to drive because you think it's going to break down.
Yeah.
You know?
I've been in cars like that.
Yeah.
You be like, fuck. I got to, because I got this amount of time to get there, but I don't know if we're going to make it. We have doubt. Well, we don't have to doubt.
And it says in the strong definitions, it says also depression and rank or feeling. Humiliation, be made low estate, wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jake is depressed in the society, they don't even know it. You know?
That's why Jake medicated.
Yeah.
They're trying to suppress the depression.
Yeah.
You know?
With marijuana and alcohol and
Jake cry out and don't even know that they crying out.
yeah.
You know?
I think it's party.
Yeah. They think this is always just life. You know, it's just like, nah, man, this ain't fucking life. This ain't. Nah, this is.
We want no life.
This is a nightmare.
Right.
That's what this is, you know?
Yeah.
It's a fucking bad dream, man.
Yeah.
It's a horrible dream. And this shit it's gonna come to an end soon. That's the hope, right?
Yeah.
That this dream, this nightmare that we've been living here for so long is over soon.
Somebody get Psalms, basically landbacking off of what he said. Psalms 126.
126?
Yeah.
I got it. I'll just
26
read the whole thing, right? It's pretty short.
Yeah, you can.
Or you want me to hit the point?
But the first verse is the point.
Okay, I'll just read the first verse. This Psalms 126 at the top, it says, when the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream.
There it is.
Yeah.
Talk about
it was a fucking nightmare, man.
Yeah.
You know? That's why in the kingdom to come, it tells you that there's going to be a new heaven and a new earth, and the things of the past will not come to mind.
Yeah.
You know? For all things are passed away. So it was like we waking up from a damn nightmare.
Damn. That shit
Waking
feel
up
real,
out of
man.
it. Waking up out of it. Who the fuck was that red motherfucker that was in my dream, man?
That shit feel real, bro.
Tyrant, man.
That dude was trying to kill me.
Kill me every incarnation. He was trying to wipe me
kill
out.
me, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, damn, I barely escaped.
Well, he wasn't real.
And my woman was turned into my biggest enemy.
Yeah.
She was trying to kill me too. She was
with
partnered up
him.
with him to kill me.
It's just a horrible dream.
That's a horrible ass dream, man.
Everybody against you.
Yeah. All these other nations against you.
Real.
That American dream, yeah.
Yeah. That's the American dream right there.
That nightmare. Yeah.
The fucking nightmare, man.
And it's funny because every time in that American dream, the more Jake tried to fit into that American dream, it just becomes more of a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because he has to come further and further away from his original biblical self, biblical identity.
Yep.
You gotta sell out.
Well, that was it, right? Somebody get Revelation, that 21, verse 4.
Okay.
Well, next week.
I got it.
And also Revelation 22 and 3.
Revelation 21, 4. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 4. And the Most High Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
There it is. 'Cause now you entered into the new covenant. See? You now officially entered into the new covenant. The covenant was always there, but now you finally entered into it. Now there's no more death because the law is going to be in you now. You will never go astray again.
Yep.
All right, but as long as you wasn't up under that and you was going astray, yeah, you had to feel them curses. Sorrow of the mind, the sorrow of the heart. You know, have no assurance of your life.
Yeah.
You know,
Life shall hang in doubt.
your life shall hang in doubt. Your feet there shall not the soles of your feet they will not find any rest.
Nope. So you shall plant a what do you say, an orchard? Not an orchard.
Vineyard?
Yeah, a vineyard, and shall not reap of the fruit thereof.
Yeah.
And you shall be the tail, they shall be the head.
Yep. You ain't got to worry about none of that no more. You ain't got to worry about the sicknesses, the plagues, all the sicknesses, the plagues that are not written in his book. He said he was gonna plague us with that. All type of chronic illnesses.
Mildew, right?
You got actual chronic illnesses that are only specific to the tribes. Like lupus. Lupus is that's a Negro disease.
Sickle cell.
Sickle cell. You know, cancer. The type of cancers that they die from. That's all within the tribes, man.
Gang violence.
Oh man.
I don't hear about these other.
Cartel violence, bro.
Yeah.
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 Same shit.
Go ahead.
Revelation. Oh, somebody else was reading?
No.
That was it?
No, keep going.
Revelations 22 and verse 3. It says, and there shall be no more curse,
And there shall be no more curse.
but the throne of Yahweh and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him.
There it is. So ain't gonna be no more curse. Why? Because we're gonna have the tree of life. All right. Which the tree of life is what brings immortality. Get Sirach 19. We were under the curse because we transgressed the law. There's no more curse. That means that we're no longer transgressing the law because the Lord put it into us. Sirach 19 is found it.
Where it says,
Sirach 19 and 19.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse 19. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality.
There it is. There it is right there. All right? Because like it says in Baruch, the 4th chapter,
Yeah.
the law endures forever. And anyone that leaveth it shall die. So when the Lord put the law, statute, commandments into us according to the new covenant, we will have the tree of life, which was going to keep us immortal. That's why we're not going to die. Because we're not going to leave from the law. I mean, we just bringing out precept after precept at this point. If you still can't get this at this point, that's because the Lord put that reprobate spirit into you, man.
He had the angels block you from receiving that understanding.
But it's saying when you go
And your conscience is seared with a hot iron.
Yep.
right?
He said it would be by the same precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, that they would be snared, taken, and fall away. Something like that. Well, Isaiah 28. This side is still a little windier than that.
Yeah, I know, bro.
It didn't get windy till like
So I don't know if anybody got any extra precepts.
I got one more.
Let's get it.
Deuteronomy 30. I'll just start at 1 to 3 now. Deuteronomy 31, and it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among the nations, whither the Lord thy power has driven thee. You shall return unto the Lord thy power, and shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children with all thine heart and with all thy soul. That then the Lord thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations, whether the Lord thy power has scattered thee. If any of thine be driven out unto the outmost part of heaven.
And that's what happened now. We're in the outmost part of heaven.
yeah.
We're in the Western world, right?
Yep.
And we're coming back to the remembrance. We're coming back to the Lord through Yahushua. Go ahead.
From thence will the Lord thy power gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee.
From thence will he gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee. The Lord's going to he's going to come and he's going to gather us. All right, he's going to use the angels, and they're going to gather the elect from the four corners of the earth.
Will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do good, and he will do thee good, and multiply thee above thy fathers, and the Lord thy power will circumcise thine heart, and the heart of thy seed, to love the Lord thy power with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live.
That thou mayest live. And we're going to live forever. See? The Lord's going to come back with the ships. He's going to beam us up and gather us from all over the world where we're scattered. And we're going to come back to our land. And we're going to live forever from there on out.
Mm-hmm.
All right? We're going to serve the Lord with all our heart, with all our might, our soul. And the Lord's going to dwell with us.
Okay.
All right, and that's what we're waiting on, man. All right. So, hey, that's something that we all look. Hey, we're prisoners of hope, man. That's what we're hoping for.
Okay.
I'd rather be captive to this than captive to the damn devil, captive to black culture or whatever the fuck's going on. You know?
This ain't it, man.
This ain't it.
All right. So, hey, with that, we're gonna close. We're gonna give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh.
Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakurash.
Give honor to the elder apostles and bishops of the great millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Shalom. Shalom.